Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope that you are all enjoying your Thursday. I'm around a lot earlier than my scheduled start time is because I'm very tired. I woke up at 4 this morning to play some Destiny with some friends in Australia. So I am beat. I actually cut out of work a few minutes early to start the stream. Catch you up from where we left off yesterday. We're working on the garage. I got asked to put in a parking garage. Excuse me. I got asked to put in a parking garage. And so here's the very roughly put together shell of the mall that we've been working on to put into Deadpoly. So yeah, we'll get going on this, but then maybe towards the end of the stream or something like that, we'll take a look around. I messed with some of the interior stuff today, just bounce back and forth between parking and inside, just to get a little bit of a breather. Sorry, I'm coughing. I smoked marijuana a few minutes ago. So down here, yesterday when we left off, I only had these ramps in, and then the other thing that I needed to do was put a hole in the terrain right here. So like basically everything looks like this, the green grass. And then now you can see that yellow outline is the hole that we put inside of the material. And then all that'll do is it'll allow, vehicles, players to pass through down into the parking level and back. And then the other thing that I did, this is just, it's almost like the same as the green, just one big, nice stretched out piece. Right now, like when I'm scrolling through here, you'll see there's a lot of errors. There's a lot of errors in this. I'm not worried about it. There's a very good chance that a lot of this stuff is just going to get swapped out. I just needed to, instead of putting it all on paper, I have a whiteboard behind me right now on the wall behind the camera that actually has the first and second floor layouts of this building. This is what I was working on. This is what I first started working on whenever we started working on the maps. And this is what was going to be the Garden City Municipal Building. Pretty much just got tasked to do something else. So yeah, this was fun. This is a lot better put together. Obviously there are still some mistakes. No big deal there. But I realize is I don't have chat up. It's pretty funny. Anyways. So yeah, that's what's going on with all that. There we go. Obviously I'm focusing on this and I'm working on the buildings and stuff like that, but if you guys have any kind of questions you want to drop my way, feel free. I'll try to check in with chat, as much as I can. But really what I wanted to do, like we kind of talked about yesterday, I really wanted to set almost like some working hours, where it's just like, hey, I'm gonna sit down and work on some maps for Cameron. And I figured now is the perfect opportunity to stream it as well while I do my work, so we can hang out together. Obviously, this is the top of the bus. This is the top of the big rig. So what I was doing... Excuse me. What I was doing is... and these are just vehicles from packs that I own. I was trying to see what would fit under here. To give myself a good idea of how we're going to lay out the parking garage, because, like we have the rafters up here and stuff, and even though they're not perfect, we're using what we have. I have to put, make it look somewhat realistic, and then this. So if you go under here, oh, cool. This actually has the. No, it doesn't. There's no bottom. There's no bottom to this. And see how it's all black squares and everything like that right now. And even this one is invisible. Where is it? Right there. There's supposed to be something right here. Like there is right there. And there is right there. So the thing that is not the most fun, and I'll come out here and show you how I've done it in the past, is really can't see it. I had to put in a separate ceiling. So you put in a ceiling, and then there's the floor. So it's actually 2 layers, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's not a big deal. There isn't one because originally there wasn't going to be any sort of parking garage. So yeah. That's what's going on so far. Down here, just I found some materials to use as a wall. It's supposed to be a seawall. I don't really care. Lots of just make and do with what you have. And the consensus is basically any of these taller vehicles we don't want to be able to fit down here. So these barely fit. See, that's actually merged up into the ceiling. So we don't want that. We don't want anything that is going to rub up against, say I put like roof supports in or something like that to just get a little bit more of a realistic look. I don't want to lower this floor anymore if I don't have to. So yeah, that's what's going on. I think the ambulance is going to be the one that cuts it. I don't know if these are going in. These are from a different pack. They might. They might not. I don't think that the door's open, so that's probably a reason why you won't see them. The buggy's already in the game. I don't know about the truck, but I wanted to use that as a good height reference as well. There's a camper that's smaller than this one, and I know that Cameron was saying that he was wanting to give the vehicles the ability to tow. And so that would be funny if you were just like a nomad redneck. Like, I mean, this would be it says it's a food trailer, but that would actually be a pretty tight little cargo carrier or something like that. And I'm pretty sure. No, they don't. These don't move, so we would have to, make them move. Every now and then the meshes are messed up. But anyways, so let's keep putting in. What I need to do is just put in the rest of the flooring and the outline for the parking garage, because I have to go in and also put another entrance. I was thinking about having, these are all big rig entrances. I was thinking about putting 2 right here that come down and end right there, where again, if we do get trailers in the future in the game, we can back a big rig up, because this. I'm hoping that this is going to be a fairly contested area, and if you can back a trailer up in here, throw a whole bunch of loot in it, that sounds fun, right? Anyways, I'll stop talking now. And then the corner of the building is right here. So inch. But see how far it sticks out. Actually, let's actually roll with this. Being this big, because I have an idea for putting in some sorts, because this is like a big. This is a long store, but it doesn't have a lot of depth to it. But what I can do is those are the Connex boxes right there. That's what I'm trying to use as a general size, because we want to put, we make these somewhat realistic, so we want storage for these big box stores. But if I keep this and give it a nice bit of overlap, well, we can always go delete it if it's way too big. And then I already know that I need all of this. I haven't, this is only the second night in, damn it, in, while, maybe third night, that I've even, started Unreal up and, looked at the marketplace and everything like that. So I have pretty much forgotten, all of my quick commands. Oh, that's right. It deleted some of these off the end. That ends perfectly. Chickens are fighting outside. I can make this. A lot longer and then move it a lot further down. Widen this out. I'm trying to keep an eye open on. See if this works better. Oh, other way. Doesn't look bad. Shit is huge. But that's what you guys want. PvP area. Holy shit. Definitely don't need it to be that big. And have it that big for sure. So if we took this still like the idea of having that. Yeah. Is that Rico Suave dancing in the cup? No, that is Ricardo. It's an old meme. Really old meme. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Ricardo is a exotic dancer. You know, just realize, hey, if you're gonna have one of those bit cups there or whatever, you might as well, you know, put the moneymaker up there. Yeah, you're shocked, right? That you have your shocked face on. I can't stand the. I don't know enough about it to didn't like know what it's doing or control it. Obviously, if some folks are getting pretty irritated because like really not like trying to make a lot of money or do anything like that at all, um, just let me know. I can absolutely take away the ads or do whatever I have to do. I don't. I'm sure there's a stupid setting in there. Like I know so little about this. I thought you got a sub yesterday too. You shouldn't be seeing ads at all. If you're seeing ads, you definitely got a sub yesterday, so you shouldn't be seeing ads around here. And I didn't know that they were playing like 6 ads or anything like that. Since you're in here, I'll show you. Hey, and you know what? If you want an art store, I have like 15 shops I need to put in this mall. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Nope. Luck ran out. Wrong way. Um, so Atomic Pyre Girl, I actually have to fill out a bunch of the stores in here. I don't know if you saw the picture that I put in Cat and James Discords, but if you had an art store, what would the name be? That's pretty meta for you. I already have a pirate bar in here. Mr. Minnesota Taz, when he realized that I couldn't give him a quaint English tavern that he wanted, he asked for he said he wanted a pirate themed bar. And I was like, well, and you know what the other thing is? You what's up with malls having bars in them whenever we were little? Like, I specifically remember the mall growing up in my hometown. As soon as you walked in, there was a bar. That's fucked up. Get back to me on it. There was one mall in the area in Oklahoma where there was a bar. I don't know what. All we need to do here is just do, yeah. Art crawl. You got it. Watch. I'm gonna go put it in. All right, let's go find just. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'll put some damage there or something. All right, where are we gonna? Where do you want art store? Not a mega huge storefront. That's nice. I have to change that though, so another one right here. No. Very serious. We got upstairs too. The one by the playground. Right? That's what I was thinking too. I just haven't finished these. It's the same thing. You're talking about this one? One here on the counter? Got it. Uh, I wonder if nope. I might have like a pre-made like all it's just going through all my like particle effects and everything because the word art is used in oh cool. Excuse me. Mart. Art Mart. I'm gonna have to make one. Art Mart is better. Let's see. What we'll do is Art Mart is better. All right, we're gonna go with Art Mart. I don't know if I can fit it on here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I might. Well, I know what I can do. Art Mart. Why is that so funny to say? Like, and the other thing is like, why are none of these letters the same size? Why is it such a funny thing to say though? Art Mart. It's like you're saying aardvark, but it's not. We're not. Nobody's Swedish. Swedish chef. Art Mart. All right. Too many weeds. I'm gonna have to change the sign, but that is your. This is your. This is your store. We're gonna. We'll. We will. Hey, dude, Sage, what's going on, dude? There's a name I haven't seen in forever, man. I am so happy to see you, buddy. Abstract. Oh my goodness. Dude, I was so happy to hear from you today, man. Just, you know, having not heard from one of the homies in a while. So this is like a double treat for me, dude. And now I gotta, actually perform because you're the Unreal dude that I bounce a lot of stuff off of. So I'm just happy to see you, man. Let's see if we have anything. I wonder if there's anything in here. You would think. Oh, dude. Here we go. Bam. Got a cauldron going on. Dude, send it to me. Send it to me. I've got Alex work. He's doing some stuff in Unreal too. So I don't know if you saw this earlier, Pyre Girl. I just got bored. So I asked James a while back if I could use, his like his namesake or whatever and put a music store in, right? Like what mall doesn't have a music store, you know what I mean? That was just me messing around. And then I said the same thing to Kat, shot him a DM. And so, yeah, I put Kat a pet store in here and a music store named after chain, it just fits. But anyways. Alright, cool. I guess we can go back down and work on the garage. Bubs, it's in my notes somewhere. I asked him if he had like a kitchen store, like a cooking store, kitchen store, or something like that. What would it be? Um, Taz. Oh yeah, let me show you Taz's bar since we're just messing around. I just, it's like I'm putting placeholders in now. Hold on, it's saving. I gotta fix that camera. I didn't realize that it's like so far to the side. Anyways, I put that in for Taz. So essentially, we're gonna build this entire mall out, and it's called dressing, like all this decorating and stuff. Hey, what's going? Cam's in the house. What's going on, Cameron? I'm working on their game right now, and actually, hey, check this out. Nope. There you go. And then let's see. What was the other one I put in here? Oh, for synty stuff. Synty doesn't need a shout out. That work? Cool. So yeah, that's the game that we're working on. Or Cam, Deadpoly over there, he's the head honcho, and I've been building this just to give him a hand, and why not? So hey, if you have anything you want me to change, all you have to do is send me a note. I'm just getting this enclosed in right now, and then I'm gonna heavily edit it, obviously. Yeah, it's gonna be. I've been telling everybody, like, one of the things that I've seen that I've picked up on for sure is people have really wanted like that throwdown PvP area. So, okay, well, you're gonna get it. Sweet. I'm building it, man. You put it wherever you want to go. I just hope people get a kick out of it. We'll go through the the ins and outs of everything. Obviously, I'm not going to stream that, right? Like, we don't want to put all the fun stuff out there for everybody to see before it goes live. But I do have some ideas. Like, you had some ideas about up on the roof and everything like that. Yeah. Now I gotta find the corner again. I was joking around. I haven't like really done a whole lot in the last 2 months and some change through the holidays. So like all the keyboard shortcuts and everything like that, completely forgot them already. Yeah, like print them out and put them on the wall or something. Yeah, like some stuff has already come back. I'm just gonna cheat. Luckily, I haven't got myself in too big of a bind with anything, so I haven't gotten frustrated. Let's see. I'll just move this wall. So they should be the same length. What's the shortcut to select this entire row? Do you remember that? Because that's the one I've been struggling to remember, and I've just been too lazy to Google it. So we got to do the click and move. Control Alt left drag. You're the friggin' man. Nope. Another cool thing, let me point out that Deadpoly was actually released a year ago today, right? Today's the 1 year anniversary. So that's pretty. That's actually pretty wild to think how far the game has come. You know, in the time that I've been around. That's really awesome, dude. Congratulations to you for that. That's got to feel really good. Later, man. Thanks for swinging by. Give that baby a big hug for all of us. He just had. I told him they just had a baby not too long ago, and I told him that my wife caught whatever his wife had. She gave it. His wife gave it to my wife. Oh, Control Alt Left Drag. That's what it. Yeah, that's right. Oh, so much better. If it, especially if it worked right. I think Shift. Yeah, Shift. Doing Shift will do hold them all. All right, cool. That's a million times better than what we were working with. what my goal is. Um, Definitely not building this for base building, anything like that. Looks like a Walmart entrance. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for. I mean, it's a lot bigger than a Walmart. This was, home goods store, like an IKEA, is what I was going for. I was going to try to find some blue panels to put around the walls and all that nonsense, but minus the zombie boomer greeter. Yeah, no, no zombie. And that's the thing is, I'm not, I have no control over the spawns or anything like that in here. I'm purely doing level design. Cameron, the Deadpoly, uh, that's all him. Thanks so much for that follow, Farmington. Appreciate it. We spitball about stuff as far as what to do in the level, freedom of movement and all that kind of stuff. But I think the only thing that we've kind of decided on or went back and forth about was a particular enemy in here, or like a particular boss in here. Um, the Deadpoly version of Killa from Escape from Tarkov. I think it was like we were joking around about calling him Fella or something like that. Do you have ads again? And thank you for the sub. I don't. I'll have to. I might have to send you a message about that or something like that later, Tom and Pyro Girl, because I have no idea why. One, you'd be getting ads, and then two, like why there are. I hope that if there are any, there's only like one or two, and not like 15. You know what I mean? Like that. That's bullshit. But anyways, I was just gonna turn this into like a glass entrance. I had another one built, but I tore it up. There was 3 up on the top of the stream manager. It says pre-rolls are off for a half hour. I thought that they were supposed to go off for like an hour at a time if you play 2 ads every hour or some shit. But like I said, I don't have the like the Twitch is the one doing the ad management, so I might need to go in there and just like adjust it. I didn't know it was going to be anything like that. That shit is absurd. So sorry, I'm looking. I can't put this on the window because the screen would be absolutely massive. But I'm scrolling through all of our asset collection right now and seeing, if we have anything that would be worth putting down right here and checking out. There's some stuff. So we want a nice big. We definitely want a nice big entrance. That kind of wraps around a little bit. I'm gonna have to build that. I already know it. Dude, Sage, like, how have you been, man? I hope everything has been going well. All of these are like the same, but they're not. And it drives me nuts. Alright, that one's glass is messy. Of course you're getting ready for Mardi Gras. Add a huge parking lot. So there will be the reason the parking garage is going underneath is because like originally there really was like an absolutely huge parking lot right here. It sounds really stupid, but I've been like just looking at different overhead shots of malls and stuff like that to get a idea. And even some like dead malls. That sounds really dumb. Um, so I got some ideas about basically filling in the area right here to make the mall easy to approach, even because I know that like there are vehicles in the game now. Um, Plus the parking garages I'm gonna leave so you'll be able to drive right down into them. Am I dropping frames? I don't know why I'm dropping frames. Sorry. Um. So yeah, the all around will be all around. It'll be filled in. Like you know, I'm not just doing the building. Hopefully, Cameron could add a car, like a chop shop. Yeah, that would be cool too. That type of stuff, like, it takes a lot of work. This stuff compared to the stuff that he does and he's responsible for, um, like it's apples to oranges. This is nothing compared to the stuff that he does. So, really, there are like three things that I've asked to put in, and I'll probably end up putting them in myself. But and for lack of better terms, they're just mini games, like door picking and stuff like that, lock picking, Skyrim shit. Um, but as far as anything else, UI, anything else, interface or gameplay, that's 100% up to him. I've been asking him for stuff for a year now. That's why I joke around about the light machine gun. Basically told me like, hey, if you want it, then you do it and send it to me. But he's a one guy operation, and you know he's got his new baby and stuff like that. Like, hey, once 9 months down the road when mine gets here, I'm definitely not going to be able to do as much as I'm doing right now. That's for sure. All right. Anyways, back to this. So these are all pretty much the same. That one doesn't have glass in it, so we're not. I'm just going to go with this one. Oh, I love Nine Inch Nails, but this song is like. What did Yeah, I mean, like, we can build something. I'll have to find a corner, and that's where like some of the stuff gets irritating, because you would think that like they would give us a metal post to put right there. Nope. So I'll have to find something to use, and hopefully it's the same color as the rest of the metal. If not, we got to get creative again. This is like almost the exact entrance the main entrance that I built and deleted yesterday. See if I have two big doors. That's what I'd rather put here is two big doors. I gotta find them. Shops. Place a volume rectangle and try to match up its size. Cameron can swap it out easily. Oh, right on. I think this is where it's going to start getting annoying because there's a ton of assets that we have, and I'm really thankful that they let us like use it pretty openly. Oh, cool! It is the same, but like having to ramshackle things together when they really aren't designed or don't fit together, then it really is a pain in the ass. But right now, I'm just trying to get a general idea of the total layout. And then I'll go through and, line everything up, get it buttoned up, finish it. Hold on a second. What? Hold on a second, dude. There you go. You should be able to copy and paste whatever you... I have no idea why it did that, sorry. Playing Deadpoly while you're watching. Thanks, man. Thank you for the support. And thank you for supporting the stream. We're going to do this pretty much for you guys, in the community to, like, keep you involved. Definitely want to, if you have feedback about this kind of stuff, we are making it for y'all, so... Feel free to drop a line in. Tell me what you would like to see. One of these days, I'll get really good at that talking thing we're supposed to do. Oh, they gave us one. Airport. That is something that is in the game now. That is the military base, and the reason why that is the size airport that Cameron chose to put in is because putting a real airport in the game would take up half of the map, like the map that you guys have live right now. We talked about it for a minute, while he was like designing that that military base that he just put in. It would be if we put an actual runway in instead of that condensed runway that you guys have now, and I've run up and down it a few times. It's long. It would be astronomically huge, just the runway. We had I had some friends from Fallout 76 like looking at the airports that they put in that game to give me a better understanding, just to see if it was something that we could even do. But yeah, that it would be so ungodly big if we put an airport in. Not saying that it won't one day. When if the game gets ported over to Unreal Engine 5, then that's we have a lot more stuff to work with under that system for sure. So all I'm gonna do now, actually, I'm just gonna copy these. Dude! Swap is a single menu option, so if Ken finds a pull asset, he can just go into the volume place and replace it. Yeah, and dude, Sage, that's what I'm gonna do. When I go through and polish everything, is to just go through and just completely swap out the mesh or whatever it's called. Sorry, I kind of like data dumped a lot of my Unreal Engine knowledge over the holidays. Actually, I'm gonna copy all of this. Dude, I don't, and the funny, it's not funny, but, I, in another friend stream of mine, the same thing happens to me, like her auto mod, like, has it out for me. She made me a VIP, and it, like, I was getting banned for saying shit like her chicken, literally. Those 2 words, and then I was getting yelled at by their auto mod. It went below. Oh, look at all that. That's so assed up. Yeah, they do not line up. That's not even me. Maybe a park that could have zombie animals. We'd have to make them. But it's not a bad idea. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, we would have to make those. I don't know if, to be honest with you, I don't know if the lore has animals being affected or not. Being affected by whatever, killed all humanity off. No. Yeah, we don't really talk about the lore a whole lot. It comes up. What the fuck, dude? I have no idea. Let's see. Moderation settings. Let's. Auto mod rule sets. Who's nuking that mess? I can still read. That's the thing is, like, I can still read it. Streamlabs is doing it. All right. Streamlabs. What do you got? What do you got going on? We're going to get to the bottom of this. Harassment. Automated harassment. Inappropriate. We're going to get to the bottom of this harassment right now. Hopefully I can, like, change the auto mod settings on the fly. Atomic Pirate Girl, if you're still in here, maybe you would know. Cloudbot. Okay. Got that going. Paragraph protection. Ow. Turn that off. Let's see. Doesn't say I need to save it anywhere. And, dude, thank you for the sub. There it is. All right. Neat, you're a mod now. It would be pointless to not have you as one. Uh, and I'm pretty sure the paragraph yeeting is done too. No, dude, it's not like that at all. It's more like, hey, have more than enough faith in you to, because we already moderate together, so it'll get all the auto mod crap out of your hair too. Now it's saying, did he get ads again? Okay. All right, so I'll have to put in some trim right there. I'm really not worried about it because they gave us these posts. These. Wow. That's like a lot, right? You recently ran an ad and must wait to run another. Oh, I didn't run shit. 3 of them? I hope that's not bad. I don't. Last time I was streaming, like, Twitch didn't even, like. Don't let him get next to a blender. Things won't go smooth. You know what's funny? You're really you'll laugh. I used to blow things up underwater for a living, and I can't figure out a fucking Twitch stream. Of course, it's not at the right angle I need either. Just completely jacked. Frig. Might just have to make some trim. Oh well. Hey, there you go. You were a bubblehead. I was on. I did my time in the fleet on the Russell, a guided missile destroyer. I'll have to look into the ads. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I know that like I have the Twitch Nitro or whatever, so I don't see them anywhere. Just because that's how irritating they make me hanging out in other streams and stuff. So, like, again, I do apologize for that. I really do thank you guys for like hanging out and kind of dealing with it. It's something I can definitely look into before we stream again on Tuesday. All right. I need to pull up another map. This is the part that I knew I was going to struggle with. And it's not really as much as a struggle. I just want to. I want to smartly fill. I want to smartly fill these spaces that I have instead of just like cramming a bunch of. Yeah, thank you. Like I don't want to put. I don't want to lay out a bunch of crap in here where you would walk in and it automatically doesn't make sense. And that's where I've been like looking at a bunch of other malls and stuff like that, and like just even other games and stuff. Like this is pretty heavily influenced by the interchange map on Escape from Tarkov. Obviously, it would be impossible to replicate it, but that's like it's a big throwback for Cameron, the dev, and I started playing it and really like it and everything like that. So that's where I draw a lot of the influence from. Is like how can we condense this into a format that would fit like our game or Cameron's game. But yeah, it's all good. Like the map that I have right now, it's basically saying that all of this is just like a big open area. Which does make sense. But again, like I have to, kind of condense everything. I gotta put doors there. Down here, though, gotta put pillars in. I gotta put escalators in, too. So maybe the best place for escalators would be so you gotta have escalators going down. And I was thinking I could put them right here. These these vehicles are, I'm sure you've seen it a million times. Like we're very open about it in the Discord. Like the game is made with Synty Studios assets, apostrophe or Synty. I own a bunch of the asset packs just out of curiosity whenever I got the game and like just wanted to learn more about UE myself. So these are mine. These actually belong to me. Cameron and I just both own the same thing, so we're not we're basically both using our rights to the assets on this project. There isn't any kind of a jumble or anything like that because he's not giving me any of the vehicle meshes and character meshes and weapons and everything like that for packs that I don't own. He hasn't given me anything. He gave me just all the building assets, and I've been uploading the rest of the stuff in for these reasons. So that was just like a giant big legal claimer. Especially if somebody from Synty checks this out. Hey guys, thanks for everything. But anyways, so yeah, I don't know how many vehicles are in the game, but please don't assume that any of these vehicles or anything that you see is going to be live. Like, please don't assume it, because like I said, Cameron is the guy who finalizes everything and does all that. So yeah, I just wanted to get a good basis of what would fit down here moving around. And so, like, with the blue buggy, we know that's in the game, and that's kind of something that I was really hoping we could have users zip down here, loot a decent bit through the mall, and then have a car stashed down here or something like that, and try to zip out without getting shot or having all your stuff stolen or anything like that. So yeah, not just full open discretion. Please don't assume that anything that you'll see as far as like this stuff is going to make it into the live version of the game. That is 1,000,000,000% Mr. Cameron. So yeah, I can actually get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. I can get rid of that. These I need to stay. So really, this was the other thing that I was wanting to work on and kind of thinking about doing. Extended this out. So I was thinking about bringing this out and turning all this into storage. Oh, you didn't put me on the spot, man. Like, I just wanted to make sure, because like I posted in here, I posted in the Discord, Deadpoly's Discord and stuff like that, like that we were working on the maps, and we're pretty open about the projects that I'm working on and stuff like that. That's why we're doing this instead of like doing all the level building behind the scenes. Or yeah, no, it was just, you're not trust me, like, I'm geeking out over these two, like, with the amount of stuff that we have available to us as far as the assets that are pre-designed. Like, I'm right there with you. I want that chop shop. I want the full vehicle upgrades. Like, that would be great, because we have them. We have the armor. We have the big block blowers for the engines. We have basically, hell, I think there's even like upgraded suspension systems in some of the files. I can't remember if I bought that pack or not, so I haven't had the chance to like fully look through it all. But yeah, like, that's, I would say that's probably something. Vehicle customization, like full bore, is pretty far down the list, but it is on the list. I know that. I know that much. Just can't tell you when. Yeah, like, I'm definitely not speaking for Cameron or anything like that. He's pretty cool about being open as well, though, so you can definitely shoot him a line. So what you need to do is I need to put an escalator right here. Huge. Definitely don't need one that big. Thanks, Pirate Girl. I appreciate you so much. Elevators are... So, I don't know about elevators. My thing is, there's no reason for elevators to be to be able to function. I would rather see like ascent and descent lines, kind of like the Division has. I know that we have the parkour and mounting and everything like that in the game, but again, like that's design and system stuff that I got nothing to do with. I'm just like, hey man, I'm gonna build this courthouse and put a 7-layer dungeon underneath of it. Is that cool? And he's like, hell yeah, do it. That's like the bulk of our planning meetings. I do have elevators. In that building right over there, but they're non-functional. And like we obviously want to keep that air of realism. So I probably will put elevators in, because you would think that there is some sort of like ADA policy prior to the collapse of civilization or whatever has happened. But yeah, I'm like, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight it a little bit, but one of the things that I wanted to put in here was solar panels and have partial power, going to like emergency lights, nonsense like that. Obviously got a lot of work to do before I'm in the position to have that kind of conversation. Can I shrink this? Will it look wonky if I shrink it? That doesn't look funky, does it? It just looks like a little tiny baby guy. We'll roll with it. We're going with it. I gotta put 2 in. Oh, it like barely fits too. I can imagine people just tripping down and falling. Sounds good. Remember, I'm not in this to keep you guys alive. I'm in this to make it as difficult as possible for everyone. That's my modus operandi for sure. This makes absolutely no sense. Why do you have to go so hugely tall? Yeah, and that is one of the reasons why I am putting this in here is for people to camp. 100%. Man, if I'm gonna have to make this garage bigger, I mean, I can. Got plenty of room underneath the floor. So the whole parking area down here. This will be there. There will be like when I fill this out, there will be obstructions, and so I'll give you a good example up here. Um, Obviously, I know that there are massive shooting lanes. Like, yeah, if you come through this door, through this shop, and hang a left right here, you can see people. There's two clear all the way across the map. I've obviously all this isn't going to stay, but I put this stuff in to obstruct the view. So I'm gonna give you guys open shooting lanes, and it's not gonna be as wide open as it is right now in any way, shape, or form. Like I'm building this for people to go in here who want to fight with each other. I really don't want. I'm not a huge fan of indoor snipers. I'm just not. So yeah, I mean, obviously the areas will be like, you can crouch. Well, for right now, you can crouch down right here and shoot people all the way, as far back there. You can. There's a guy in there. You can stand right here and shoot down, and there's no HUD, so good luck. Even let's see down the hallways. Now this if you're not careful, you're gonna get killed right here. And this is the same thing for the top and the bottom floor. If you basically run through the front door, there's a really good chance that you're gonna get killed. I'm putting more than enough openings in this building for people to be able to get into the front. I mean, the only thing I'm not too sure about is the side. I have something brewing. I have something that I'm kind of thinking about doing if I can get some help. But the main point of this is we want it to be as viable for fighting as possible. Heading off later. Hey, Sage, dude, it's so nice to see you, man. Please swing in. I'm doing this every Tuesday and Thursday, so please come hang out, backseat and give me those tips. Right now, I'm kind of just talking out of my rear end because I'm at not really an impasse, but I gotta figure out the next step to do really quick. But yeah, man, it's great seeing you, hearing from you and everything, dude. You got no idea. All right. Sorry about that. Realistically, I don't really need to work on the lower level right now. What I need to do is figure out the foot traffic of people getting down to the bottom from the inside. And I know that over here, I'm going to put a fat hole down to the bottom. Like, Something like that down there. Now I gotta go underneath of it. Oh, no, I don't. Yes, I do. Hey, what the hell? Oh, what a dummy. I just deleted a whole bunch of ceiling tiles from the second floor like a moron, but there you go. All right. Anyways. Oh, I see what the problem is now. There it is. But I'm pretty sure I just messed up. Nope. Nope. Hydrate. Ooh, I might actually have to go get a drink to do that. I gotta put another hole in the ground too. Is it? Yeah, this is it. Um, yeah, I can definitely go run out there and grab another pineapple bubbly. That's for sure. Delicious. I wanted to stream a little bit earlier tonight that I had listed because I I woke up so early this morning to play Destiny with my friends from Australia. All right, so the point of this is we're just going to create a nice rubble pile, ramp down there, solved. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go grab a drink, and I'll be right back. I don't have any water in with it. set it as a trap, and if people stand there, they fall in and take damage. So I want to use this as an entrance and exit for the mall itself. I was talking about people being able to get in and get out. What if somebody wants to go in and they don't want to they don't want to battle people. They're just looking for some stuff. The one thing that I did ask for in this building is set item spawns for certain items. Hopefully that makes sense. Obviously, like in this instance up here, we have a come on. We have a music store, not a bong store. Can we have a single guitar spawn, set spawn in there that you could interact with, you could pick up and use as a weapon. I'm obviously not going to put 100 guitars and stuff like that in there, but that is one thing that we're doing. Traps in here. I'm leaving the opportunity for players to set traps for each other in here. That's what I'm really doing. Just giving you guys the environment to let you go, brutalize each other. let me let Lola out really quick. Pepper's already done it. She says, "Daddy's crust is gone. I'm gone." Watch out, don't bush. Oh, brother's here too. All right. Anyways, so yeah, not putting a whole lot of traps in here. Puzzles, yes. I'm big on the puzzles and mini games for it's just fun. And then obviously giving you guys the Murderville. Oh, we got Art Mart here too. Art Mart. Cameron was saying he was thinking about putting this in a new map that he's got going on, so he can build up around it, which is fine by me. I don't know why I deleted that and how it got deleted, but anyways, all right. We were looking for shaders. They're loaded. They're not loaded. Unless that's the color it's supposed to look. Which, that kind of looks like it is. Something isn't. I don't think that these are. Oh. No, that's definitely not working. gotta figure out what's going on with these. They're loaded. Man, why the hell won't this load? Unless it really is just great. Oh, yeah, it is. All right, guys. Oh man, I think that I think I might call it a night for this session. Let's see if we got somebody we can go raid. Oh, dude, let's just go raid Bubs. BB Bubs is a good buddy of mine. Swing by and say hey to him. He's a cannabis chef. Pretty cool dude. You guys will definitely get a kick out of him. So I will be working on stuff this weekend for Bananas. If you're still in here, I owe you some work. I might even be able to get that to you tomorrow. And then I will be back streaming again on Tuesday. We'll have a little bit better of an understanding and like a layout of what we need to do. And then I'll just start shipping all that out instead of kind of just hopping around. And it's a lot right now, but no big deal. But anyways, you guys take it easy. And I will see you next week.